Hello there. My name is RacerFanX on the RacerFanX channel, and welcome to a brand new series that I wanted to do for a while now. This is what I consider to be the School Projects Available Commentary series. It's where I go behind the scenes, or at least talk about the behind the scenes info on how the project was done and what other information that you may not know that I didn't put into the video. And basically, these videos right here, these are gonna be what I'm gonna be talking about, because if some of you are invested into seeing my face, or pretty much in this case, is these wacky videos I just posted onto my extras channel, then this is what the series is for. I'm gonna be talking about what it was like shooting these videos from my perspective, and any information that you are curious on wanting to know. I'm also gonna be able to go over at least a lot of the details on any particular scenes that I shot and talk about what was happening with them. Now, this isn't really a series anyone really asked for. This is a series mainly for me because these videos were done in high school, by the way. I was part of video production classes in high school, and those classes were literally the best time of my life in high school. Those were my favorite memories to ever have. And I was able to relive the nostalgia again since I was able to copy all the videos that was transferred to my hard drive uh, onto this new computer that I have here. And yeah, these are the first set of videos I have actually recorded on, that I'm actually recording on my new computer right now. So, along with that, then, this is something I wanted to do because over time, in the future, I'm possibly most likely gonna forget about this. So in the future, when I look back on this developer commentary series, I could be able to say, "Hey, I did this," and "Hey, it's been a long time since I remember that." Those are what I want to have those thoughts on, and that's why I'm doing this series. Is for me to relive the nostalgia at any point in the future, and just in case if you guys are curious on how these videos were done, that's what I'm here to tell you about. Now there's gonna be some videos here that I'm not gonna do like developer commentary series on because for some they've already been done. As you see here, there were two videos I did for public speaking class in college. I already did a behind the scenes video on that, so I can add those to the developer commentary playlist on this channel, along with let's see, along with oh yeah, this one as well. My commemorative speech on Toby Fox. It was a good speech I made, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to do so. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing the developer commentary series, just talking about what was like behind the scenes along on each video that I'm done, and there's gonna be some videos here that I am gonna put together into one, since some of them aren't really much to talk about. And for the most part, these are all gonna be raw recordings, since I don't really have anything I can do to edit them. These are all going to be raw recordings in 1080p 60 fps, and this is also, since this is the first set of videos I've recorded on my new computer, this is also maybe as form of a test session, at least for the first videos here in this developer commentary series, that I'm testing with some settings on my new computer just to see if they can be able to run good at all. And for the most part, it's doing its job. The CPU isn't being used as much, so that's good. So yeah, more is able to come in the future, and we're gonna be able to end off the series, of course, with the big boy himself, ABS News. I can't wait to talk to you all about ABS News, but that's gonna be safe, the best for last. So without further ado, let's finally get down to it. In this first episode of the Developer Commentary series, I'm gonna be talking about the first two projects I did in my video production class. I took it in my sophomore year in high school, and this was basically the gateway to allowing me to learn how to become basically a better video editor. This was the class where I learned how to shoot film with cameras, and also be able to edit in a better editing program called Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to, back when I was a gamer, I used to edit videos on Windows Movie Maker. Now that's a beginner program, And I gotta say, it's good for those that have started to dip their toes into editing. But if you're a professional editor like me, it may not be the program for you because that program has limited options. You get what you pay for, and it's free though, but you get what you pay for. So you can't really expect Movie Maker to be this really good, really advanced program like Adobe Premiere Pro is. Um, yeah, but yeah, the class at Adobe Premiere Pro because our school was able to have a subscription service for at least all of its computers in the computer lab, and yeah, our first assignment was basically a stop motion, on which I titled "Random Craziness." uh, of course, self-explanatory. It allowed us to be able to shoot video. Well, not yet. We first were able to shoot several pictures with a camera. Basically, our objective here was to shoot several pictures and try to piece them together into a video. Hence, it being stop motion. Now, this one I don't not have any. Well, I saved the video and was able to upload it onto this channel. I don't have any. I don't have any pictures with me because I didn't transfer them before the class ended. And I find that unfortunate because I wish I would have now, because I want to be able to show you some pictures that I didn't put in here, but I'll at least tell you about them, which is why this developer commentary series is now here, because I'm here to talk about what the videos are like and any info that wasn't shown, I'll tell you about them. Okay, so I figure we should get down into it. Now we're not gonna do like a reaction video, or anything like that, because I am gonna be able to stop at a particular parts of the video to explain them. But if you want to watch the video in its entirety without any pause breaks made by me, the link to the original video will be in the description down below, so you guys can check that out for yourselves. But anyways, let's get down into the video. All right, let me just like go to TM1, so you guys wouldn't be able to see like not much of the videos I just watch. Okay, so all right, so I put in the description here. Oh yeah, I also linked my social, so if you want to follow me, there they are. All right, so I put in the description here that I was gonna show off my school projects. Of course, brief explanation of like pre-production class. Of course, I talked that over with you guys, and yeah, everything in the discussion was just basically what I said, what I explained earlier to you guys. Okay, so for this video here, let's start off here. So there's me. There's me right there. Man, I was 15 at the time. We got the teacher in charge of the class was able to show us a website where we were able to get, I think it was royalty free music, but it wasn't like from YouTube or anything. It was just from a specific website. That site also had like some of these sound effects that we could use. I just put in a guide laughing like that because why not? I don't remember what the website was called anymore. It's been 5 years since I've taken this class. Plus, I don't even remember what the music is called either. So, sorry guys. If you want to know what the music is called, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find out for yourselves by searching on the internet or something like that. But yeah, here's me right here. Man, it was one of the states where I used to wear shorts. I don't wear shorts as much anymore because I don't like wearing them. Anyway, so yeah, we have me in a chair here in the hallway by the cafeteria. So yeah, the objective with this scene that we tried to do was that it was gonna make it seem like that the chair was moving me, even though I kept moving the chair in between like shots, of course. But we wanted to give the impression that the chair was moving me. So yeah. And no, that's not what the entire video is about, sadly. Unfortunately, that was short-lived because we were continuing to film me having the chair move me. The janitor was actually out there was a shot that I didn't put in because it had the janitor in it, and the janitor told us to film somewhere else because he was actually busy cleaning up that area. So yeah, that scene was short lived. Oh yeah, and also this project. Check. Yeah, we didn't work on this individually. We actually worked with a majority of these projects were basically paired up in groups. Now, how we got paired up in groups was by a random draw system. Our teacher had four colored gumballs in a jar, four of each color, because there was about 16 students in the class, so it made perfect to have like four groups, have a perfect balance, so four people for each group. And how we were able to sort the groups is that we pick a gumball from the jar, but we can't look in it, so that we don't have the advantage of picking who we want to work with. You're randomly paired up with like people. Now, if you get like a red gumball, that's your color. You can't put it back in. You have to keep it. So I guess that's the good part about it is that if you enjoy gumballs, and you can eat it. But once you've selected your gumball, if you have a red gumball, if the three other people that has the same color as you that also picked a red gumball, those are the people that you work with in the video production projects. So if you have so if you see three other people that also picked a red gumball as you did, those are the people that you work with. That's how it's drawn. And you can't put the gumballs back in. You have to stick to your color. And I find no problem with that. Then I mean, there is some people here I would have liked to work with, because of course good friends, and also some of them are, I would probably say, it's god tier editors. But I was fine with it. So yeah, in this group here, I was paired up with a few people named Liam, Chase, and Felicia. I can say their names. Some of these videos were posted on YouTube before by some of my other friends, so it's fine. I can say it. So yeah, for Liam though, he does have a YouTube channel, which I'll also link in the description down below if you guys want to check his content out. Anyways, now that I explained how groups work, here's the next scene here. Of course, this is all short-lived because what this is just basically me and Felicia, the only girl in our group, just basically walking. That's just it. And as you can tell by the next scene of the video here, this is basically just us doing some such random nonsense. And it's just basically a multitude of scenes just placed into this one video right here. Under a minute, mind you. So yeah, for this next scene, I don't even know what we're gonna go with this here. It was just like some tubes just like moving each other. I don't know why. And then the next scene, we went into the library. There was like a different like small center for like specific books and whatnot. But in the center was also a place where you can be able to play with Legos, which I don't know why the school had them, but it was pretty neat that the school had Legos, and some of the students here could actually be inventive with these Legos and just come up with weird contraptions. I wouldn't say contraptions, but just weird like builds and whatnot. So that was nice to have, just like a Lego stand here. So you see here is a stop motion, of course, of a Lego build being made, along with what was that? I don't know what that thing is. Was it like a weather skull or something like that? I don't know. If you made this build before, please tell me in the comments. I would really love to know what this is, like what this white ghost skull thing is. I don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, please tell me in the comments. I would really love to know. So yeah, we were gonna make the end here out of Legos, but then we decided to just not do that. So that idea was scrapped midway, and we just have like a card just like trashed the words oh yeah, I should have this as a thumbnail. We just have like a very close-up shot of the skull creature thing out of Legos. That makes me think I probably should have just made this as a thumbnail for this video instead. See, oh yeah, and there was beads I actually don't remember why we had beats. You see, I should have done this earlier. I should have done this develop commentary series earlier because I I was afraid that in the future I was gonna forget, and I never forgot why we had beats. So that's why I'm doing this right now, like right away, so that I can be able to, well, put down as much info as I can possible, so that like future me can look back on this, and so you guys can be able to like know what we did specifically with these videos. But yeah, beats. I don't remember why we had them. All right. Yeah, and then for this scene here, we just basically have like I think like 5 or 6 chairs, just like get closer together and then stag on top of each other in the cafeteria. Yeah, like I remember it was kind of annoying that like for each shot we had to step in and move them slightly closer to each other in order to make this seem like breathable. I'm glad this is the only time that we ever did stop motion, because this was getting, because like just moving pieces like closely for each shot is really annoying. I mean, like, no offense to the stop motion community, I love what you guys do, but like this isn't for me. This wasn't for me. I was, and I'm glad this was the only time I ever walked in stop motion. Yeah, it was not easy trying to be able to get the climb onto each other. And yeah, it was 5 chairs. Okay, I got that. And of course, this game. Well, no, this is a chess game. I don't know why I thought game. It's a chess game. This the multitude of scenes ended with it being a chess game here. I was actually playing with one of my partners in the group, Chase. I was white and he was black. We actually did 2 games of chess here, but this one was only scene because I don't remember. I think we did take pictures of the first game or whatnot. I don't remember if we actually took pictures of the first game or not then, but he beat me in the first game. But this is the second game that we shot on camera here. And actually, the bishop here, if you guys play the game chess, you know what I'm talking about. The bishop here, I was making a move to get rid of his rookie, but the way that it was taken out, it could have been done so much better. Um, it could have done so much better in a way that we could take it out. Uh, what I mean here is that like right after his pawn gets my pawn taken out, we should have just done the previous taken out move like this, like just have them just like move like out of the board. We thought about that like after I made the first attack, and yeah, the rest of these takeouts is just basically animated. The first takeout wasn't animated, and I was kind of ashamed of that. That we should have just animated them taking out one right from the beginning of this chess game. So yeah. If you ever compete against me in chess in the future or whatnot, I'm not very good at it. I mean, I know what the game's about, but yeah, but I'm not very good at it. Hence, with the move that Chase made, I I lost and he won. Yeah, he beat me twice. So yeah, I would say I'm a pretty average player. I'm not like a professional chess player by any chance, but I just play this if I'm bored. I would play this if I'm bored or whatnot. And for the last thing here, I do actually like this. What we did here is that when the game ends, all the pieces just fall down. So yeah, that's basically the stop motion video for you all. It's just like a multitude of scenes that we just did, and then just piece them all together in one video. Now, these videos were actually shown in class, by the way. Our teacher had put in specific deadlines for finishing the video up by then, and by doing so, since we're working in a computer lab, there's like 5 rows of computers together, and then the teacher's computer is all the way up in the back. And I sat in the back row, by the way. I do not know why I sat in the back row. I don't remember. But basically those were our seats for the entirety of the semester of working on videos. And since all the computers are grouped up with each other, they were synced up in this group hard drive which we call the G drive because it was labeled under the G drive. But all the computers were synced up together under the G drive, the group drive, and our teacher made turn-in photos. So like when we get a video done, we have to copy the video and then paste it into the turn-in photo, so that the teacher could be able to access the videos and be able to show it to everyone. But it wasn't just that. Since we all could access the G drive, we could take a look at the videos on our own time as well. So that was pretty neat. And actually, with this video here, I didn't actually get it done in time, because I felt this was kind of a pointless video to make. I mean, other than just learning how to use the camera, of course, but I didn't like the way that we did this video, and I kind of held it off until my teacher reminded me about almost 2 months later, after the video, after we did all the shots here. He reminded me to get it done because apparently this video, all the videos in video production class had to be were graded, and to put a grade on mine, I had to turn it in. So I finished this very late, and I managed to get it in. I don't think I even got a good grade on it. Well, I mean, like, I think I got like a mediocre or average grade out of it, which is fine by me. I'll take. But I did better on my on the other videos for sure. I don't remember what the exact grades were. I wish I would have put down the grades on what I got for these videos. But yeah, I think I remember I didn't really do like a good job with this, hence I got a mediocre grade for this video. So yeah, this video here that I'm recording is not over just yet, because the next video I want to be to talk about is actually straightforward. There's not much to talk about as compared to stop motion. I call this About Light, and it is what it is, as the video is called, as a still image. Now, the thing with this video here, this is the first project that was assigned to us as individual projects. This was basically more on us trying to get acclimated more to the editing program that we were using, Adobe Premiere Pro. And the teacher taught us ways of keyframing and like methods to be able to have like particular pictures move with each other. So for still image, we just had to think of something and be able to animate it in a way in our editing program. What I did here was About Light. Now, let me see if I can read the description here. Yeah, I decided to do About Light because it seemed relevant, that it served an importance in our lives, and I couldn't think of any other good idea to do. This was actually true, by the way. I had like several minutes to think about what to edit, and I went blank. And then all of a sudden, there came the idea of light. I mean, that's important, so why don't I talk about that? So yeah, this is about light. So yeah, as you see here, we had to be able to show that we can be able to edit more with text and pictures here. I got all these pictures off Google. I think I did. So yeah, but I don't think I can be able to get these same pictures up again, because I mean, like, what's really the point here is what I thought back then. But I mean, if I wanted to, I could say this up and use them for like a future video. But as of now, I don't really have any importance of using these pictures. But back then, I used these pictures for the still image video right here. And then they're like, this was like the sun like glowing above the earth. Now, I actually like the transition here that I did, that I rotated upside down and increased into it, as if the light is shining more towards you. And here's a picture of the sun right here from Earth. Now, what I did here, I don't know how I did this in Premiere Pro, but I was able to change up the colors of the pictures here, and I think I made copies of them and just change each copy into like a different color of the sky or whatnot. Now, since these videos was shown to the rest of the class, I will tell you that they were laughing their ass off when I decided to place seagulls here flying into the sky. While the sky was changing color, of course. Yeah, I put here without light, we will not see what was happening, which is true, by the way. But yeah, the audience was laughing because because of the way that I just put seagulls flying into the sky at different speeds, nonetheless. So yeah, that's interesting. And then here's the final picture I used. Alright, I didn't know that picture had a credit. I didn't pay attention to that. But yeah, this picture apparently had a credit. I kind of actually like this picture though. It's just a weird it's just an interesting dynamic of light just shining. It's just like it's like a big light source in the middle, while it's like reflected in several directions. As I hear that light allows us to see and look, so we can appreciate what good it does for us in a plants as well. Because actually, light is a important source for plants to grow. So yeah. And I said thanks for watching, because I had a feeling I was gonna place this onto YouTube. But also if this was gonna be shown in class, then I would thank them for watching as well. And of course, the smiley face. I actually wrote. If you could tell, I used the colon and then the white parentheses to make it, of course. And I was glad I did this. I actually rotated the text version of the happy face, so I can actually look like a happy face. So, yeah. So yeah, that was about light. The first individual project that we did, and there's actually a couple that I didn't upload onto here because I really didn't like them, but I will talk about them in a future video at some point. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this recording here. Just me, me beginning the developer competition series on my school projects, with the stop motion and the still image, and yeah, again, this series was mainly made for me on wanting to look back on this and nostalgia that I had here, the fun times that I had, because I actually did have a good time. And thanks to these classes here, it allowed me to become a better video editor in the future. Knowing like what files to work with and how should I be able to animate them. I really am grateful for what these classes provided for me, and I have never regretted it. But yeah, more episodes is gonna be coming down the road here. I'm gonna try to make this into a daily upward series until I reach the end here for the series. So look for me to be able to make multiple recordings in one day. Anyways, guys, oh yeah, and again, I'm gonna make it. These are all gonna be while recording, since it's not gonna really be much for me to edit here. And there's really nothing for me to edit for these while recordings. So what's really the point in putting these into editing programs? So yeah, these are all gonna be while recordings, and you guys are gonna get every single detail that I can provide, at least from my memory here. And don't worry, the next video that we're gonna do for this developer competition series, I'm gonna have a lot more to talk about for sure, rather than the stop motion still image that I got. And I'm also gonna provide behind the scenes footage here, basically video clips that didn't even make it into my videos. So yeah, look out for that. Look out for those to come. Anyways, guys, I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Developer Commentary Series for school projects, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.